We wouldn't know if it was grown in elfin shit.
Oh
It's just
my
so
god.
creepy.
Hello and
No.
welcome.
And
Oh,
how
we're
would you know?
live.
Are we live?
I hope so.
We're not.
Hello and welcome
not-
to Tales of
Oh.
Dra'ih.
How
So-
dare you?
I guess
Oh,
where we know where we
wow.
stand.
Wow.
I got confused because we're talking about some really weird shit at the beginning of the.
Oh, is that what they do?
Oh.
Okay.
Nice comeback.
No, I've never.
I should
I've
probably
never
open roll 20.
some
Yeah, that would be
really
helpful.
weird shit. It's a long story, and you don't want to know what was talked. I guess your vegetables are a little bit different in some areas.
Well, PETA would certainly like them.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Let's give PETA some of that vegetables.
Oh god.
Well, I mean,
He'd
it,
like them.
as far as the elves are concerned, it's not like it's from people, so it can't be that dirty, right?
Because our shit don't stink.
Well,
Lean a little bit closer. See, Rose is really small.
anyone ever clip that? Someone needs to go back and clip that moment. The
don't
one there
know.
now. There's one full elf in a camera.
I'll remember to go do that.
That was like a rare opportunity. That was a rare
Wow.
opportunity. It was a rare opportunity. I don't know what to say. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying it was a rare opportunity to make that joke, and it was. The likelihood of getting that joke in might be rare.
It was a rare occurrence, and it may never happen again. Like Haley's Comet.
Yep.
That being said, it was also enormously fun to play like actually side by side with Van Gapius
Sure.
last week. So
was.
good. Like I was very happy to be there.
Because we could.
If anybody's wondering, Saito is eating lutefisk, that ancient Minnesotan fermented fish dish.
No, I'm not. Mm-mm.
It was a TikTok challenge for a while.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, it's in a can, isn't it?
Yep.
Go build.
I wanted to try that, but everyone kept reacting
Go
so
ahead.
badly when the can wouldn't get open.
Well, it is. It is.
How
You
was-
open the can. You open the can. It's like you walked into a water reclamation center.
Well,
It smells that bad.
Like you said, everyone reacted so badly that I was like, maybe it is bad.
Maybe.
It's hard not to believe it after.
Statistically speaking,
I'm from
Yeah.
the north. We do everything bad up here. So
Look, I don't know if that's true. How dare you? But
how dare you?
I will say, however, I like to believe in like the majority sometimes. Sometimes the majority has a point, and it's very rare, but it does happen sometimes. Like, hey, this house is haunted. How many people have said it's haunted? Maybe it's not something I'm interested in finding out whether it's fact or not. One person says it's haunted. There's a whole web, like tons of ads about it. I don't need to experience it to validate
Pro tip.
it.
If that person who was saying it was haunted also like broke in just to trip on like mushrooms or something, it's probably not haunted.
Hope, do you want to tell us something that you do in your free time?
That was oddly specific.
Right?
Just say it. That was the scenario that came to mind when you said if one person says it's haunted, it's probably not haunted. If one
I'm
person
agreeing
is
with
telling you
you.
the place is haunted, it's
Slickers.
probably because they were.
If they say it loud
was,
enough, though,
it was
might
oddly
actually be haunted.
specific. Slick, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm doing oddly specific today.
Have you helped anyone bury a body recently? Like, say it's their septic system.
Oh, not Monday. No, that's not what I was doing.
Yeah, all right.
Not Monday.
Not it's their septic
Not
system.
Monday. Yeah,
I was just checking the septic system.
that's right. It's like
Oh
when the
my
cop
goodness.
asks you, "Did you do this?" Like, somebody did.
That's a good question. Did I do it?
There was only one time I looked at a cop in the
Is
face.
Annika-
What, Annika? I sleep. Annika? You're asleep?
Okay.
Huh? I'm
I was like, that is a
Clearly,
strange.
He's having Aniki is having a cybersecurity crisis at the moment. So give him a few minutes to go through every password that he's ever created.
I am
Oh, no.
actually physically backing off of this conversation because I had already forgotten and I apologize.
You know, LifeLock can help with that.
Not sponsored, but could
Not
be LifeLock.
sponsored.
I
Sponsor
wouldn't
us.
say no. I wouldn't say no.
Or LastPass.
I'll hoard anybody. Come on.
Look, fucking, I will whore McDonald's value meal. Like, I'm a value.
Yeah.
What a
Oh,
nice
I could go
cup
for
you
some
have there,
McDonald's.
Sato.
Thank you.
Nice cup you have, Saito. What a nice cup you have.
I love
Yeah.
your cup. It's
Thank you.
cute.
Mine is in the back of my car. I can't reach it right now.
Yours is like, okay, Rishi.
Mine has been with me for a very long time.
I made that one that guy has, and I drizzled it in special glitter and resin and.
It's got glitter.
Drizzled it in special sauce.
I've never washed it.
Aww. I bet it adds an extra flavor to
Yeah,
everything.
That'll take off the special sauce. Don't wash it.
Mhm.
That special.
I had
Saito
hard
sauce.
water at my apartment, so I had to wash it pretty often.
Raging Rita will tell you. So there's someone, kind of like my aunt lives with her, and she's a good family friend. She's practically family, but she walks away with hers all the time, and she gets so upset. She's always like, I have to stick everything up my ass. I have to stick everything.
The raging Rita prison wallet. That's what she should put on Etsy.
And she gets so upset because she's like, well, I bought her a new cup, and it's like, she goes, I can't use it. I have to put it up on top of here, because if I don't, she'll get a hold of it, and I'll never get it back.
You can tell her from me, if she can put that in her ass, that's really impressive. I'm very impressed.
I mean, she never got it back to try. She's so mad.
That's like Hollywood quality right there.
People would pay.
That's content creation.
People would pay. The amount that they would pay, words
Only
cannot
Rita's.
express. Oh my god, only Rita's. I grabbed the wrong book. I was distracted.
Of course you have a ruler right with you.
Oh my god. All right, let's go around the table. Everyone choose
I
themselves
got
where
one
we can
too.
find them, and where we can find them, and what happened with their character last session. Who would like to go first?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Hope, also known as Sparrow71, and you'll mostly find me here on Twitch as Sparrow71, Monday nights playing Tia, the entirely elf. Why not? Wild magic sorcerer. Who is the auntie of Leif. They are both Oakenleafs. And yeah, last session, Tia, I think Tia is not entirely like the kind of wishes she makes. I think she thinks maybe she just like spaces out for a second and goes and bitches to like a new best friend that she just met, because that guy just listens to her complaints and tells her he's going to take care of it. She has no idea because her wishes are so distant. So as far as Tia is concerned, she had a little bitch fest, and then she just feels better because, you know, maybe some huge thing in her life's being taken care of, maybe it isn't, but like it's just calming, you know, to just speak into the universe what you need to happen. And what she needed to happen was to not have to think about that undead army near her hometown anymore, because right now they got to deal with something else. She already took care of the dragon, you know, and that's not when she died, by the way. She took care of the dragon really good. Did not die. Died of something totally unrelated, just failed on the road. Oh, no. And so, yeah.
Totally undeservedly, I might add.
Yeah. And then,
Completely
like,
undeservedly. Of course.
I guess we've given some kind of coins that get wishes from Isa to someone who ran off with them, and we're trying to find that because he didn't have all the coins on him when his captain caught up with him. So Tia has like kind of hung back and she's like searching everywhere he might have stashed them. She doesn't know because she is trying to like, tidy up after the party that they've already found this person. But she was at the end of the session about to, thanks to prestidigitation, fairly comfortably jam her hand up a toilet to see if, there might be something up there.
Speaking
And
of sticking
yeah, that was,
things up places.
well, I mean, she is
That's
an
where I
expert.
like to keep my.
Looking for
Both
cups.
jamming-
You're looking for cups up there. Yeah, I get it.
And jammying, you know what I mean? Like it's she doesn't have a preference. It's fine. Next.
Who's next?
Hey everyone, Nikki Tony here. You can find me under Twitter, not really, haha, Twitch, at Nikki Tony.
I want to say, does Twitter still, is it called the X?
Well, I couldn't tell you because I don't have an
In
account
the App
apparently.
Store, it's called X.
It's the X
knows?
factor.
Can we talk about Elon Musk and X's? Like, he has multiple different ex-wives. He has multiple different ex-kids. And
He tried to do
he
that
has-
to PayPal, and
he has-
PayPal said
yeah,
no, go away.
PayPal said no X for him there, and he made a card named something X. I think he has an obsession. Like,
I think Tesla has X in it somewhere.
yeah, like he has an
I'm
obsession.
tired.
Or something along those
I
lines.
think he has extra X chromosomes.
Something. I don't know if there's anything extra
Yeah,
about him.
Aniki got that.
Maybe he just wants to be an
There's
ex-billionaire. That's fine.
Extra about him,
But yeah, you can find me under Twitch at the moment, not Twitter because my account's somewhere in the void. And then the
Feels
handle Nikki
bad.
Tony. Hey, 10 years, who cares?
I do.
You know where to find me, and if you don't, that's on you. You can find me here Monday and Thursdays on Saito's channel. I will try to do Sunday Fun Days again if I have the moment, but lately I've been playing a lot of Pathfinder, which has been pretty fun.
You bitch.
It's fun. What do you expect? Sorry, I can't have fun. I can't play Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I can't play the Fate system.
You can have
No,
fun.
no, Thirsty
You
Sword
can have fun,
Lesbians
just
and
not-
Pathfinder are two different, entirely different games.
Yeah, yeah.
And who are you playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians with, and why is it not me?
Really?
Me,
Yeah,
myself,
yeah,
and I,
this-
because I'm learning it.
This
All right, well, keep us in mind.
I will.
I thought I knew you.
You do, or do you? Well, who's to say? The other person that's logging into my account now could be the real Nikki Tony, and we'll never know.
Well, they're
I
probably
would
playing
love to play
D&D.
Thirsty
They're
Sword
not
Lesbians
playing
with you.
fucking Pathfinder. They're playing D&D, you traitor.
Anywho, you can catch me on Twitch, and
Also, don't forget, Oniki's gonna be on the 24-hour Baldur Gate stream.
will I survive? Maybe. We'll find out.
I
And
have
you'll be the
a
first to
care
know.
package that I hope will help. That will help.
Or it'll hurt.
It will hurt in the end. It will hurt. There's gonna be a little envelope in it, and there's an envelope that literally says, "Only use in emergency caffeine necessary needs."
I swear, if it's just like a 5-hour energy, I'm just gonna show you the other one I have right there. It says just in case
No,
of
she's from
emergency.
the south. It's a
Much
box of
worse.
goody powders.
Yeah, it's much worse than 5
Okay.
hour energy.
Okay, it's gonna be like a bottle of Valentina,
But it
like
tastes
dehydrated, and after
It's Adderall.
It's
It's a box of-
Adderall.
It's a box
Oh,
of goody
God.
powders.
Ooh.
Don't be giving
Yeah.
away my secrets, Ben Gap.
And it's not that slow release shit either. This is
Mm.
right to your veins, Adderall.
Set
It's
me up
the
with that
original
drip.
Coke.
It's the
Sign me
original
up
Coke.
for original. Coke.
But yeah, you can find me there. I play Flint. No, I don't.
Oh,
Play
it's like
Flint.
what?
Oh, so you called your Pathfinder character Flint too?
No,
Oh my god.
their name is Disco, and they're fun.
Well, you don't even try.
It's true. I play a Conrasu who played Disco, and they're fun. Anyway, and you'll never know what that means. Anyway, I play
Disco.
Slate, the Earth Genasi
Disco.
Barbarian Paladin, who that I should add the list to that, you know. Yeah, I play Slate, the Earth Genasi Barbarian Paladin, champion of Iceland. You may have know of them as a Dragon Rider. Last week, I kind of went off a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought.
I definitely made mistakes, and I like to say I apologize. Let me get my ukulele. Uh,
The poor king trying to talk to you.
yeah, I essentially gave Electrum to a guard who knew about a fountain, the well that was recently established here, and who's to say they won't take that 70 Electrum and use it to make a wish at that well?
You
Upon
should have known better.
you know, when you don't know, you don't know. Um, but- thank you. What else? We did get handed back that bag of Electrum after confronting this individual in the toilet, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, no, Wolfsbane.
No,
got it from
Wolfsbane,
the-
No,
yes.
Wolfsbane
and
gave
it
us
was light
the-
40 Electrum.
Yeah,
and
it was
I
light for you.
I
Oh
immediately
yeah,
suspected
Tia just snuck
Wolfsbane.
off before you realized that. That's all.
Yeah. Wait a second, Tia. But yeah, I think Slate last questioned if it was Wolfsbane or maybe the dude pocketed the extra Electrum. Who knows? We'll find out this episode.
The next exciting episode.
Slate makes a mistake again. Who would have thought? It's like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia card, but it is just like
Aniki, it's fine. Amos had an entire story arc of like learning how to make decisions for himself, and it was really rough, but it was necessary. So
it's-
like,
it's
if I can do it in
happening.
the Expanse, we can do it in Tales of Dra'ih.
I appreciate it.
Don't
Yeah.
coddle him. Don't coddle him. He's just got to make his own mistakes and live with it.
I'm not 10-ply, but I swear.
I'm saying that
You know
we're
what?
accepting this because
Don't
another
try
beautiful person did
Don't
it.
try that in a small town. You know,
Or
I'm
he
being
could just
topical
blame
now.
somebody else for his mistakes.
All right, so I'm blaming Deathbringer for everything I do now.
Exactly. See?
Just
Well,
like the good big
Deathbringer's
brother,
adorable, so that's
anyone
okay.
should. If you're the oldest sibling, blame your younger sibling. That's what I've learned. growing
Hey.
up. I'm sorry.
Go for it. I'm the youngest of three. I got it all the time.
Whoever the guards can catch, that's who
The funny
the.
thing, though,
yeah.
is I
See,
was
Michonne,
the
it was your
squeaky clean
fault.
one.
I'm
my
so
brother-
sorry.
I think this will surprise no one.
You know
I
that
was
all
3
too
years
well, don't
old.
you, Slick Click?
Mhm.
Did you hear what Slick Click? Did anyone hear that?
No, what did you say?
Slick
Something?
Click said, go ahead, repeat what you dare
Whoever
to
the guards can catch, that's who the fault is. Obviously.
Right?
yeah.
The speaking from experience there.
It's like the running away from a bear situation. Who do you have to be faster than? The last guy.
Yep.
Lovely.
Cardio. First rule of Dra'ih, cardio.
I would love a spin, Beastly Fit. Thank you so much. I
There you
really
go.
I really appreciate that, Beastly Fit.
All right, I'm jumping in.
All right.
Go ahead.
So Fangap143, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. At least as far as I know, I haven't checked recently. Yeah, I don't think Leif did a lot last time. He was, other than trying to keep the plot moving. But yeah, there was Jimmy, and then Quinn was flinging around candies, but getting the healing candies and the mystery candies a little mixed up, and well, let's just say it involved lasers, and I'll let Quinn elaborate. But in the end, we got a new puppy,
Maybe.
maybe.
But they puppy
And,
with lasers.
Well, they grow out of that sometimes.
That's their puppy face.
That's their
Yeah.
puppy phase.
Right? Yeah. They're either chewing on every sock or they're lasing a hole in the wall,
Exactly.
Just gotta, you just gotta be prepared for that stuff.
Your
Yeah,
puppy face
yeah.
blaster? Is that what you're saying?
So, yeah, I think that's about it. I will
At least they're not
be
running around.
interested
killing
to see
things,
what
right?
happens. Quinn may Fan may have gotten themselves into a little bit of trouble, but we'll see. how it
Well,
works out.
I think that should lead into hello, I am the Maharishi on all the X's and the Twitches, cog in the corporate machine by day, and at night you can find me playing here. Quinn, the human druid. And yes, there were changes. Things were done. Chaos was had. Which is really fun for Quinn. And yeah, mistakenly thought grabbing a healing candy was one of the many things. We don't know what this bag does. Here, you take it. And I just thought a cherry bomb in the toilet. Turns out it gave me antlers. And I am so into it. Thus, and they'll soon be decorated with shiny things with ribbons and culturally appropriate
Ooh,
things.
You can do like holiday themes. I like it.
We could do holidays.
It could
Yeah,
be
we could
seasonal.
do. We could do. I'm sure I could hang dreidels and Christmas lights. And yes, yeah, I can. Who says I
No, you
can't?
can't.
I can appropriate.
That's
appropriate.
prestidigitation.
I can appropriate any culture I want to here. This is
don't
America.
believe you get to do that because I believe that they molt.
But they regrow.
Not right afterwards. I think it's like every. Let's see here.
You said every year
I
they
think
fall
the
off
winter
and
they
they
molt
molt.
away.
In the
They get-
Oh
winter,
wait, this is after
they fall
dark.
off and
You
they
almost
molt.
got dysentery. That's right. Everyone
Yeah.
almost got dysentery. I forgot about that one.
Right? Yeah, we only almost died on the Oregon Trail. Yeah.
I remember that. Okay,
Yes,
where's
and then
this one?
and then so Quinn's just kind of go along for the ride, seeing what mayhem they
Yeah,
can
they
cause.
fall off in winter.
and then they regrow.
Not until spring.
Okay, well, fine. I'll hang them from my head then. They'll fall off. I'm sure I can find a way
Winter
to glue them
starts
back
after
on.
the
What
solstice.
is-
I can
Why
glue
does-
them back on. I
why
can wear them
does
just like I'm wearing this one. I
Quinn
can glue them. I can glue them on a little tiara, and I can wear them even when they're off.
I just imagine.
They're gonna be super disturbing when they're shedding their velvet. It's gonna be fantastic.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then you know what? After I'm done with them, I know a doggy who's going to have a nice chew toy.
Nice.
Which one? The laser
Yeah,
gun
which
one
one?
or the-
Well, speaking of that, apparently the one as I thought was a healing candy for a guy who took a punch too hard from Slate, Flint Slate, the Flintstones, and yeah, wanted to heal him, but turns out gave him laser nipples.
Easy
He ran
mistake.
to
Easy
and that's when we discovered that the king. Is that who was at on the throne?
Mhm.
The king seems to be a very high level magic user because he polymorphed him into a puppy, still with lasers coming out of his nipples. And I picked him up and grabbed him, and I'm holding him up like a weapon, pointing him like pew 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 pew. Good doggy, pew pew.
Just like that.
Just like that. And eventually I'm going to pop him in the bag of holding.
And that's gonna pop holes in the bag of holding. Oh God.
Nah.
Oh gosh.
That's good.
It'll be off in that's an interplanal space. It'll pop someplace off in like some other Dresden, whatever plane
Yeah,
exists.
no, but there's finite oxygen.
We'll find
in a
out.
bag of
I
holding.
guess we'll find out because somebody at the table. There's only one person at the table is going to decide what happens. Only one person, and she's right over there. And so I'm going to make it hard on her to figure out what to do with it.
You're not gonna like it.
And then she's
There
going
are
to
ca-
figure
there
out
are
that I don't
can
have a bag
answers.
of holding. Then she's going to finally figure out I don't have a bag of holding.
And
it.
everyone at that moment was happy that isn't a thing. And at that moment, everyone took a deep breath and was like, "Thank goodness that Quinn doesn't have a bag of holding."
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, Saito, you have not started any of your music.
Oh, I forgot. Because the sharing. We're
You're up.
taking over.
Click.
I'm Slick. You can find me here Mondays, playing Fernandra. Or on some other channels throughout the week.
Name them.
Dad's Bit, Midna, Pyro. They've came in a couple times.
Mhm.
Last session, after following around helping to look for the traitor, Fernandra decided it would be a good idea to go over to this magical well behind the king that apparently can grant wishes. For
How's that working for you right now?
well,
Well.
you know, probably not very well. And saw an image of his fiance and decided to grab her
It was
hand.
at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yes.
Wouldn't be the first time there are consequences to actions.
Consequence.
This time it's not, this time it's not Tia leading into a magical level of, emotional damage.
Why is it though like my brain just thinks like I don't know why, and it's probably not gonna happen. But why does my brain think that like the character would just be like, I didn't want to go. It was Tia's idea. Tia's like, I will fucking throw this other shoe. I may not have both of them, but.
Or just imagine Tia trying to reach for both of them, like, I will throw both of wait, where the fuck's the other one?
That's true.
Quinn, take off your shoes. I need to throw them.
Oh
I can't throw mine, darling. They're too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I love you being emotionally tortured. It's fantastic.
I also enjoy
that's
it.
fine.
Fernanda's little broken heart is,
It was fantastic to watch Tia get emotionally tortured in the forest too.
I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't know. She acted with great dignity and, just the poise expected of a, a matron for, her years. It was fine. Everything's fine.
Right now, Fernandra is invisible. I don't know for how much longer.
Yes, that's the tricky bit.
Didn't you get a monocle last time?
No, that wasn't me.
No, I'm sorry. I meant.
I did. I haven't been told what it does yet. I'm assuming it's a monocle of true sight.
I already told you what it does.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you
I
didn't.
have it marked down and everything. That already was.
Well, then, pardon me for asking again, Mommy. What is it? And I swear I'll write it down this time so you won't bitch about me keeping asking you.
But I like it for you forgetting. I like to think it's canon now. That you forgot what it does.
It's just real life. That's just real
Is
life.
this the real life, or is it just fantasy?
Because it's just being old, being old, being old.
I think Quinn was waiting to attune to it, and
undiagnosed
ADD.
Yeah, I remembered Quinn waiting to attune.
Really doesn't matter.
Tia probably interrupted.
Oh, well then. Oh, so you guys want to know for sure now?
Yeah.
You want me to? I tell you what.
What?
Let me roll a D100. And if it's high, I'll give it to you right now. If it's low, then you have to wait.
Okay, Mom.
I thought for a second that was a monocle you had.
Well, it can't get any lower than that, so.
I'm gonna make you re-roll that.
I don't think that's time for that, don't you think?
It's your rules.
That's true, I can re-roll it. You mark down your re-roll, though.
All right, let me bring up my sheet.
Do you even have any re-rolls?
Let me check.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have 3 disadvantages. That's about it, other than the coins.
I have 1 re-roll left.
I was gonna say, you don't have very many left. I'm looking through the notes.
Nope, I have 1 left.
All right, well then this will empty you out. Let's see it.
Okay, I'm empty. Call me empty. And I want
Sometimes.
my MTV4.
You do not
Oh.
get to know.
I'll just use it.
Appreciate you getting those low
I
rolls
really
up,
don't. I
Andrew.
really don't care. I'll just put it in my eye at some inopportune time. We're fighting a beholder. Better put the monocle in.
What's it doing? Nothing. I'm pretty sure
I
it's.
could see
I-
the beholder.
I'm
It
pretty
count-
sure the
Beam
power
of
is
every
negative
beam of the
3.
beholder's eye hits you directly in the monocle. It attracts eye beams. Good luck.
The beholder's like, oh, thank God, you have my glasses. I've been looking for them forever now.
I was looking for that last monocle.
So we befriend the beholder. Yeah.
All right,
God,
who's
that's-
next?
Makes the
Who's next? Who's
beholder
next?
2 beholders. Just for you, though.
I think it was Click. Are you last?
Oh. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
we're all done.
You're all done?
Except Sido.
Yeah.
So
Hello, my name is
Play the-
Melody Side. You can see us here. We play tabletop games on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and keep an eye out for other stuff that's coming down the channel. We're getting back in. Sales are up. The channel is live. Shit's getting wild. We're gonna have a good time. Baldur's Gate 3. I'm super excited about that. I really hope everyone likes their care packages. If you don't like it, you can always send it back to me. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But I am excited. It'll be a fun 24-hour stream. I hope to do some. There will be some antics that you can participate in for the stream if you'd like to help the people get to keep everyone up and about. There will be exercises that not everyone has to participate in, but just simple exercises like get up and stretch and stuff like that you can cash in, so people, because it will be a long campaign. That I don't.
Oh, Sido, remind people of the thing that they can do
Oh, yeah,
in this
that's-
game.
Yes. Also, we don't want to forget. Of course, there is confessionals. If you haven't seen the confessionals yet, oh, I forgot to do this. Hold on. If you haven't seen the confessionals yet, then you haven't been watching the stream, because there are many confessionals that have already been played through on What's Fun.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
The confessionals are a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
I enjoy them. I'm just gonna switch over here. Confessional. Oh, it's click. It's on the confessional stand. So it makes the camera bigger for that one person, and for the 30 seconds that person has to. Congratulations. It's all you for that 30 seconds. I don't. You can do something canon. You can do something uncanon, or you can do something that you've been wanting to. Maybe get hinted into the, I don't know, like into the meta, I guess would be
Words.
like. I guess, for example, I know Robin was talking about wanting to show that their character was curious about another character's bomb, but didn't know when to put it in. You can absolutely do that too. It's just a fun little extra that you can do. Mom.
Awesome.
So. Wah. I need to turn the sound off though. I'm glad you guys reminded me of that, because the sound will drive me insane when it goes off. Okay. Also, we have the spinner. Spin the wheel, all wonderful stuff, which we get to do right now. Thank you so much, Rishi, again for the gift sub. We have one spin for me and one spin for Quinn. I'm really hoping that we get some encounter spins again. My favorite thing. I am still working on making the dragon. If anyone wants to make a really bad dragon puppet and send it to me, I will absolutely
Phrasing.
look here. A dragon
What
puppet
color dragon?
can be whatever color you want,
Oh my god. Don't give me that kind of freedom, Sido.
but it has to be a silly looking dragon. Silly pop.
I mean, obviously. I mean,
it's a sock puppet dragon.
I make I make macrame bunting for my $15 inflatable boat. Like, I don't do serious.
Good.
I could just order you a bad dragon and call it good.
Look, you can order that, but it'll never see the light of day.
Not if I put googly eyes on it in a hole where you can stick your hand up through it. Here's your puppet.
Today's sponsor of our video is the following. Letter A. Letter B.
You're probably getting a space dragon puppet, to be honest,
I'll
but
take
heal.
I'm
So
down.
yeah.
I'm down. Let's get that wheel up. I pressed it on accident.
Whoops,
Oh,
too
on
bad.
accident. Fairy Godfather coin.
Is it really?
I don't
That's
know.
unfortunate.
Oh,
was.
shit, it
Just let
is.
that was.
That
It
is
is.
unfortunate. I'm so sorry.
I didn't
No,
even
what
look
do you mean
at it.
unfortunate?
I'm so
You just
sorry.
take it as is. That's
So
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah, that's-
But
That's
I didn't
Quinn's
say
now.
who was. I didn't say who it was
Yeah,
supposed to be
obviously
for.
you do.
Only me or you.
The players go
know.
first, though. But
Roll
like,
on.
usually the
Always go
players
first.
Usually the players go first, but if you want to roll a
I'm
roll a
just
d2,
teasing. I'm
Roll a
just
D2.
teasing. I'm just teasing you. Quinn, congratulations on the luck of the draw. But that was pretty funny, even to call it that way.
I wasn't even looking at it, and I have a 20-second delay on my Twitch.
I know, it was
too.
so good.
I
such
just
a
want to
good-
say, I'm proud that we came together as players at this table to find out the tyranny of the squeeze.
Like, I love the call out to the notice, like, players always go first. Don't even. Players always go first.
We played this table for so long. You usually roll us first. What you mean?
I know, what gaslighting, right? That's
so
some
good.
that's
It was
some
so
that's some
perfect.
highbrow shit right there.
Hey, it was
This
perfect.
is where we hard cut to the audience. It's like players never go first. We just told her that because we really want that coin.
Yeah.
Damn.
Almost.
Damn.
Just
Speaking
really
of those
wanted it.
confessionals, you can start them at any time. Sometimes what I do though is I do wait till opportune times where the characters will get the most out of it, but otherwise, absolutely feel free and take it any time you want to put in those things. Here we go. My turn. Come on, encounter advantage. I'll take it. All right. At any time you want to give out more spins, you can. There's a sound alerts as well, as Rishi has shown you. All the sound alerts, not only can you hear them as the viewers, but the players can also hear them too. And sometimes it does break their character conversation. It is quite amusing. All right.
Motherfucker.
Like so. All right.
Slick. No, okay, players can't do that.
Wait, I thought players could.
Yeah, they
Can
can.
players do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh, then we're all over
I was
this.
gonna say they do it all the time. On...
Yeah.
I didn't see him do it on that. I thought I was doing
Mhm.
it more. So,
I
all
saw him
right,
do it a couple
fine.
times.
Starting
Fine.
is going to be Quinn. Got it. I have it
also
marked down.
actually
Quinn is
hit
the first
enter.
one to be thrown in.
Go ahead.
If
Throw
there's
me in.
any, that makes sense though. First one to go into confessional should be Quinn. If anyone needs to go to confessionals, Quinn.
How
Anyway.
dare you? How dare you?
You're right.
I think what's the
You're
rule?
right.
Just players couldn't choose.
No, it is a
themselves.
lot harder to
I
take you
recall.
seriously with the antlers on. I'm just.
I
gonna
know,
say
right?
that.
This is gonna be great.
The only
They're
rule.
amazingly comfortable too. I was about to
They-
say.
they-
they were-
The only rule is the same person. So like, if you wanted to, you couldn't put yourself up and then maximize yourself for more points.
Yeah.
That was the only rule, because if you do that, then it's just kind of like showboating.
Mhm.
And we don't
That's
have any
fair, but
showboaters
something
here.
like
Oh no, no. No showboaters here.
Are you doing the confessional? What's happening?
I don't know. Am I?
Not yet,
I didn't
not
know.
yet.
Yeah, I didn't know. Think I was.
I mark it
being turned
down?
on yet.
I can't see Twitch. I don't have the internet to see Twitch,
yeah,
and
no.
you're
I'll let you
the
know.
face. Okay.
No, you're good. I'll let you know when I'll say I'll send Quinn to the confessional, and I'll say the timer started, and Quinn will have their moment of
Your moment of
honesty, 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 honesty.
I like how you're emphasizing that.
Are you accusing me? Are you accusing Quinn of something?
Quinn would never.
I'm
forgive
sorry.
me.
So, is there
One
something that
time
you
that he was.
need from me as you stand in the king's chambers?
I have Doggy. Pointing Doggy away from the king. I'm trying to keep the lasers, like, off.
The
And I'm
tapestry is on
scritching him
fire right
behind
now.
His ears while he.
Remember, the tapestry is on fire right now.
Anybody got a gust cantrip?
Prestige would take
I
care of
have, I have a firebolt cantrip. Would that help?
I have a
Nice.
fog.
Light
You
fire
can't
with
see
fire.
it.
Think you
You might
I
not
think
notice
you
it.
hear.
You might make it a little better.
I can create the illusion that it's out.
I don't think your character's here.
It is not.
Such a sad thing to say.
It really is.
That's
It really is.
good. I want to play wizard now. That's that fixes problems with illusions.
Oh my god. I'm already that wizard. What do you mean? Except I do it accidentally.
Oh.
I was
Oh.
almost a wizard for my first character, and then I couldn't figure out the spells at first, so I was like, okay, maybe not. Maybe not
Well-
start that off.
I'll try I'll try druid craft. I can snuff out a small campfire with druid craft. Druid.
But then you gotta set
craft.
the dog down.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't need to set anything down. Druid craft is a
Roll me a perception
it's
after you do it.
it's verbal and semantic, so I can do it with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the
You
semantics.
could also hand me the
Cha, cha,
dog.
cha.
Drop the semantics. Yes.
Roll a perception while you're doing that.
Oh, me? Okay.
Little old me.
Little old me roll perception. I'm so good at that. See?
That was a good roll.
You do hear the sound of what would be gnawing for a brief moment as you hold this small puppy with one hand.
Gnawing from the puppy?
Mm-hmm.
Like eating on something? I instantly look to see what the little fucker's chewing on.
You notice right away it's your staff.
Oh. Oh, really?
But I said that's. Give me that! Bad doggy. I'd like to see you try to chew it.
As you say, bad doggy, it looks upset for a brief moment. There's like a whimper sound, and
Oh.
its
Gnaws your
lasers go
face
off.
off. Oh.
It does what?
Its lasers go off.
It's bad doggy.
You gotta tell him to calm his tits.
Look at the Kumina Matatas.
Calm your tits, you little shit.
Because you're meaning to tits up too.
Right.
Dragon Rider, is there something that I can do for you and your entourage?
We're here for two reasons, Your Majesty. One, we're here to see the well that was just established at the festival.
You've already been there. Why would you need to go again?
Because if someone was there to make a wish, and it could be someone that may be after your life, why would you halt us?
It is free to the public. I just don't allow some of those who maybe have been imprisoned in the
And
last 72 hours to go for obvious reasons.
for obvious reasons. So you're telling me the champion of Isa, who more than likely
Oh no, I
left
was
soon.
just trying to say that's the only rule to keep people from going. I have no problem you obscening it. I mean, you did pull your dragon from it. I don't see.
You know, it's
Where
very
is
weird.
that, by the way?
We'll talk about that another time. At this moment, Your Majesty,
Mhm.
if someone is at the well without your knowledge and has the material to make the wish,
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you prefer that I bring my associates with me to go take care of this problem?
It is whatever you deem necessary. You come with high regard by the priestess of Isa, the high priestess of Isa. You do look a little more dressed down than when I first met you. But other than that, I'm sure it's for reasons.
So are we permitted to go to this well?
Of course.
And I just turn to everyone.
I would just ask as you turn your back to remind yourself of our friendship and our kinship with Sando, and that anything that would be done unruly or unjust would be remembered and retaliated.
So you're saying if I do anything incorrect in there, I start a war. Understood. Not the first mistake I've made.
It is very dangerous to bathe, as you know, and I don't know if your entourage knows how dangerous it is to be in the well, but just to maybe speak it out loud.
Mm-hmm. As someone who knows the water of the Styx all too well, I promise you I will not let anyone step foot in that water while I'm there.
Sounds fine to me. He continues to relax and drinks from his goblet.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Question. So what happens when someone goes into the water?
I'm sure the Dragon Rider can explain everything to you.
Okay, Dragon Rider. What happens when someone goes into the water?
Slate has a 1,000-year stare. A 1,000-yard stare for a moment. And looks towards you, Quinn, and says, those who bathe in the water, I couldn't tell you. But I can tell you of those who drink of that water and what that entails.
Okay, a little more information, please. You don't have to talk in riddles. It's just...
I go up to you as close as possible and pull
Yes.
you closer
Yes,
to have
I
like
point
my
the dog.
ear.
I point the dog away from. Oh, ooh, whispers, whispers. This is nice.
And I tell you the tale of the last lives I lived. Basically, my introduction to the party, to wandering off to go get water and food for the party, and being mesmerized by the river Styx, drinking of it, and then feeling my entire soul be corrupted at that moment. And the idea that my life is no longer my own, and if I even have a life to even bargain with. And go on to tell you about, how I was technically killed and not killed at the same time. It was weird.
Wow, that's some lore.
And I pat you on the shoulder.
You see the
And
king
pull
gives
back.
like a raise of the eyebrow.
Sorry, did you want to
Suddenly
know?
drinks from the cup and says, "You are full of
Do you-
mystery, Dragon Rider.
Would you want to know my origins as well?
Well, I think I know more than what I would like at this
Okay.
point."
And do you feel it not necessary for me to whisper it instead of acknowledging something so atrocious out loud? We will take our leave of your majesty to the well. I'll turn to everyone, a little bit hesitant. The once, I guess, steadfast demeanor kind of diminished.
Are you behind everyone, or are you the first one to walk past the throne?
What would be the marching order?
I think I'll pull up the rear so that I can keep the laser beams like pointed away from everyone.
Fair and valid.
I've
I'd
seen
like Tia
enough.
to sort of slip into the room at this point and like catch the end of the train.
Okay.
So you're the caboose. Like, all right.
I'm
always
I'll
been
get,
it.
I'll get ahead
Roll
of
it.
the, I'll get ahead of the
Roll.
laser.
Roll me. Performance to see if like I've always been here.
I was here the entire
Yes,
time. Thanks, Sam Reich.
Thanks,
And,
everybody. Whose father is a famed economist.
Didn't know that
No, I
until
didn't
the episode
either.
of,
Yeah,
of
right.
breaking news. That was pretty awesome.
That was really cool. It's like, sure, he can't come on for any other show I do.
That is a 9.
Ooh.
He is off her game today. I'll
Nice.
keep it.
It's only
Stumble.
because your hand smells like.
I'm
Yep.
in the mid of. I think it's up in the middle of prestidigitation, and like this, it's sort of like evaporating away really rapidly. So there's like a whiff of
It
toilet
kind
about
of yeah.
it.
It kind of sounds like fart a little bit.
Yeah, but that smell goes
Mid-somatic.
away quickly. Yes, because I can cast that cantrip every 6 seconds. So it's done.
And I think
Okay.
Leif would say something like, "I've seen enough of the green waters of Isa. I'll watch the door."
Very fair.
Slade, as you go to
Oh.
pass the throne, their eyes make contact with the king, and as he lifts his goblet to his mouth, you hear his voice in the back of your head. And you hear
Neat.
the words, "So it's not only the dragon that seems to have gone back in its strength. What mystery to be abound."
He said that it's not just a dragon that went back to this. Okay.
A weakened state, yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20, gang.
He's totally hitting on you, dude.
I'm gonna roll a d20, gang. And just pray. Just pray. Just pray. Just pray? Yeah, just pray.
Spray?
Just pray.
Spray.
I rolled wisdom.
No!
Cool. 6. And that determines what I'm gonna do right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed.
I think Slate hearing that stops their steps for a moment and looks back at the throne. I assume I'm looking at the back of the throne at this point, correct?
Correct.
Your Majesty, there's something behind your throne. Did you not notice this? And I reach for the back of the throne.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna do one forceful, like, palm of the hand to pretend to crush something. But in all seriousness, I'm trying to just push the throne forward so he just topples out of it real quick.
I love it.
Roll me a strength check.
It's so
You got a
petty.
bee on your throne.
And that's an 8.
You can, let's see. What do I got here?
I'm gonna give you an advantage on that.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Thank
I think we all got your back on this one.
Yeah, we want to see this happen. So.
Oh wait, that's a 9. That's even better than 8.
Yay!
I can.
You know, I'll stumble into this failure. Let's save this for like whatever comes in the well,
Okay.
because I don't know what the hell's happening in that well. And if this is a failure, maybe I don't topple them over and I just actually just push the throne a little bit. Let's see. 9. Sticking with this, Saito.
As you go to push on the throne's actually pretty heavy. It is while it is well crafted, you think of it more of like the dense metals of one would see of iron and just hard metals. It's not by any means cut beautifully. It is definitely a barbaric type throne. So therefore, it has way too many different, way too much actual metal to validate it. It will never move from its spot, and it looks like it's never moved from its spot since it's been left here. How? As you go to push it, you feel like it tips just slightly, and then you push back, and it just drops. There's a loud thud, a little bit of a shake. And the king, he just gives a soft chuckle and says, "Wow, you should be proud of yourself. This hasn't moved in years."
Also show whose strength has really diminished here, your kingdom or mine. And I walk towards the well.
Are the rest of us seeing this, or did we leave the room? I'm sorry.
I assume that you were behind, so you would have saw it, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
I believe that
Slate was leading the
Leaf
way,
was-
and Tia's
yeah.
fascinated with everything Slate does.
All right.
So.
Quinn will, as Slate turns, Quinn grips the rod and casts telekinesis and tips over the throne with it.
roll
Holy
me
shit.
an Arcana check.
It can go 5,000. It can move 1,000 pounds.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Sure.
So are you doing this while Slate is doing it, or after he walks away?
Well, I see him walk away. So, as he starts to move. Oh, I'm going to use one of my advantages on that. I'll mark it down here. Oh, son of a bitch. I think I got another one. No, this has got to work. Hang on. Let me mark these down. Yeah, I got 2, so I'm going to use both.
Don't you reroll twice for an advantage?
I did.
Oh, I only saw one.
It should have
There it goes.
came through. Oh, well, it was terrible. Both were terrible. I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it must not come through because I'm rolling twice on
Oh, yeah, no,
the
I
other
don't-
app.
D&D Beyond, but it's not. It's probably not rolling through. Oh, it's adding them.
Yeah, I was
Fuck,
like,
did it do that?
just roll.
No.
Rolls.
It's 2 and a 7, 8. It gave the better. I'm sorry, it did roll twice. It just gave the better.
That's-
Oh,
what-
okay.
I'm actually
Yeah,
looking at
look-
the calculation. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let me do it again. And that burned them. Oh, 11.
Hey, it's better than 10.
Yeah, better than 10.
This
Yeah.
game is not loving us right now.
It's fine.
Yeah. So
What was your last
yeah,
advantage,
I
Brett?
got a backup. No big deal. Yeah. Okay. So an 11.
All right. With the
All right.
11,
I gotta mark off telekinesis.
you said you were going to tip the throne, correct?
Correct. I'm gonna try.
I believe you are behind Slate, correct?
Well, I wasn't sure how we were ordering. Are we walking? Are we all walking to the well with him?
Correct.
I assume we are. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm like right there, kind of behind him, next to him. I just had to do that to.
Roll
stuff
me
the mark
a-
charges off.
Dexterity save.
Oh no.
A dexterity save.
Oh no.
Sure. I got plenty of that.
Is my phone on
I've
silent?
activated my trap card.
You have activated my. Nope, I just heard bing for some reason.
The
Yeah,
throne
I
of fire
did-
does not move.
20.
Good. So you can reflexively, as you cast this, you don't know why,
Mm-hmm.
but you feel the magic repel back,
Holy shit.
and you feel your body sent backwards.
Oh.
You're able to adjust yourself. You may tell me how you fall onto the slate or how it works, but you are hit with 1,000 pounds of
Damn
Quinn.
Okay. Alright,
Unless you would like
Yeah.
to get out of the way. Unless you would like to get out of the way.
Quinn, how do you do it? I don't want to interrupt just yet.
Well, I'm not expecting this at all, and I'm
And
sure.
mind
that
you,
when-
Quinn has horns now, just so we're aware.
yes. Well, when it rebounds, I instinctually get into a side stance,
Oh,
like
no.
one of my old linebacker days.
Okay.
And I pull both, and I hold up the doggy, and
Do
the,
you
and
rut and put your horns down?
no, I just it's like kaiju. I just kind of take it and brace myself against it, but it slides my entire body back, and so my butt is heading right for you, and it's a nice butt, by the way. And
As you fly through the air and you feel your body lift, you go straight into confessional.
all right, let me know when it starts.
We take off our headphones, right? We're not supposed to hear this. Okay.
Hi, everyone. If there was anything that Quinn had to confess, it's this intense need to impress his mother. He has always wanted her to accept him, and all he does is simply to win more of her adulations and accolades. That's really the only reason why he does what he does. How much time I got left? Okay.
All right.
Oh. Boom.
Now what? As you fly, the butt's coming straight at you.
All right. I'd like to flavor this with my barbarian feature of a danger sense, and instead of me dodging with dexterity, I like to forego my dexterity saving throw to catch Quinn,
Catch me, Daddy.
pretty much, and see if that works instead of me dodging. Would that be cool?
Mm-hmm.
Uppies.
That's fine. Oh
Doesn't
my
help
God.
that there's a child in this household right now, so so being the tallest individual in the house does uppies. But yes, would you want me to roll a dex save to catch Quinn, or would you rather me attempt something like athletics to catch Quinn?
Athletics.
Okay.
Because you're going to be holding your ground, so it's going to be like a little bit of a strength to keep yourself from being
Sweet.
sent. Because it's 1,000 pounds of
Yeah,
Quinn.
I'm strong.
Butt cannon.
I'm strong. I'm super
1,000
strong.
pound butt cannon.
But
21's enough to catch 1,000
Yeah.
pounds, right?
Slate is becoming the boulder.
The boulder is conflicted about beating up a little girl.
The boulder is no longer conflicted.
Conflicted.
That was my favorite.
I
What's wrong, Boulder?
was like, you're scared. The boulder's no
I
good.
feel like with the way Slate is going, that could be a real conversation at some point.
There's a sound of a loud thud. But when you get caught, Quinn, it hurts a little bit, but not nowhere. I mean, nowhere near as bad. The king actually gets up from the throne to look behind, out of curiosity.
Sorry, it seemed like in my diminished state I tripped over my own legs. And
How are you
Stand you
holding
up,
Quinn
Quinn.
right now?
you know what? In that phrasing I just said, I would like to hopefully put it in a way where it looks like Quinn is helping me up.
I could say, "Eek! I saw a mouse."
I don't know why. I don't know why I heard that in the sense or in the tone of Jar Jar Binks, but here we are.
Misa see a mouse.
It's the antlers that are like the big floppy ears.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I will.
And also the stealth agility, I think.
It kind of.
Just out of curiosity, do I hear any of this, or with?
Oh
Whatever.
yeah, you're inside.
Yeah.
You are busy.
know
You are
how far away
busy.
You are very busy, my friend, unfortunately.
You see
That's
nothing.
what
but
I
this-
thought, but I just wanted to.
You are very, very, very busy.
It's like we know you've never really been in love if you think that you're getting away from that conversation here in the middle.
Oh yeah, I figured not, but I thought it was worth a shot. It never hurts to throw out an idea.
Oh no,
True.
you're not distractible. Trust me.
So are you? You were still invisible and in the well, and just.
Oh yeah. So I guess
In it to
so-
rubble.
I'm just trying to figure out where Fan is. Kind of.
I didn't think I was. Am I in it?
Yeah,
Well,
you
you're
are
in
in
there,
it.
and you kind of walked towards it.
I was under the impression that I was like on the edge, about to.
No, because you took the hand.
Oh, and,
So-
and the hand pulled you in.
So if
Yeah, I
the
didn't-
hand is underwater already, right? So
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
so technically you are already in it. Yes.
All right.
Okay,
So
I
you-
thought the
you-
hand
Not
was, like, on the
submerged
edge
yet.
of the well.
Not
but
submerged.
You stuck your hand into the water to grab the hand.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All right. The king looks to you with kind of like a shrug and says, "You're very confusing. But whatever the case is, be on your way. I hope the well brings you as much prosperity as it's brought me."
Interesting.
And please, remember, it's quite rude to cast behind someone's back. As you hear the body hit the throne.
I mean, he's got a point. I mean, jeez, yeah. Who would do that?
I will let you
intelligent.
know the dog is passed out.
Oh, buddy.
buddy. Where's your good buddy?
Oh,
All
so you
right.
don't have to worry about
We have
the
to get it. We have to.
lasers
Yeah. Well, we're either gonna beat the shit out of him until he comes back to his human form, or try to remove this curse. I should be able to. We'll see. But,
As you
Van should be back. Van should be in there. Let's go.
As you open up the doors, Fernandra, just before you open the doors, you feel a hand as you reach down in. This feminine face and alluring eyes, enchanting. Fernandra, we don't have to be apart. As you feel the grip start to pull you in. The words sweet as honey. It's all too good. And you see no reason in distrust. As the water slowly creeps up to your shoulder, as you're pulled, there's a warmth about it. Like being pulled into like a jacuzzi itself. Strange, being that the water looks so cold just by the look. You start to feel your face being submerged and your eyes start to close. You can still hear that voice as your body starts to go now half into the water. We never have to be apart again. Just as you hear this, the door opens. Slate and Quinn, you see what looks to be half of Fernandra's body now only left. You're pretty sure it's Fernandra, but the other
Yeah.
half is definitely in the water and going fast. Well, actually, going pretty slow.
Quinn shrieks, ah! Then holds tighter to. Just like,
What do you say, Saito, at the end?
It's not going super fast, but it is like slowly dropping and dropping. I would say for
Cool.
every moment that you take, it's like a sand in an hourglass type situation. Fernandra is sinking deeper and deeper and deeper.
Well, I guess I gotta kill him. I'm gonna thunder smite. No. I'm going to essentially use as much movement as it takes to get to Finn and shunt him out of the well, with whether it be a pull or a suplex or any manner that would be first come to sleep.
I will help since I'm already cuddled up with you.
There's
Carried
a
me over the
moment,
threat. Yeah.
Fernandra, that you feel this warm embrace. It's almost intoxicating. There's almost a peak of as if something is looking inside you and questioning as you hear a voice. It echoes. What is it that you search for? Why are you here?
My fiance that I haven't seen.
This voice does have a hint of that sound.
Oh, okay.
It's a little off-putting because the words don't sound like something that how she would say it, if that makes sense. But the voice sounds like it.
I guess it would be more maybe like where, or I don't. I'm trying to think. I guess a way to spend time with her. With her, I guess. I don't. My brain kind of froze up. Not gonna lie.
It's as good as confessional right now.
Hello. Thank you so much for the commandeering. We got Dad's Bits with 8 crew of 8. Thank you so much. Bringing in the raid. Mwah. Hello. Oh my goodness, bomb.
Oh yeah, I can spell so great.
Thanks. Thank you, dads.
Hope you had a wonderful stream, Dad's Bits, and I hope those who are with you come and settle in for the story time. We got some serious story dropping right now.
Then I guess I would say, like, who did this to you, I guess, would be the... Since he still thinks that's her, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then, yeah, like, more like who?
You did. Actions have consequences. Why didn't you stay?
Because you told me to leave?
Now you don't have to leave. Now you can stay. And as your vision starts to clear and you see the woman in front of you, her arms wrap in tears in her eyes as you hear her voice. I was so scared. I was so scared. I just needed you there. The vision starts to fade as you feel your body almost ripped away from her. And you can see her desperately trying to reach for you. As she reaches, you can see that it's almost a repeat of the same memory of her scrambling, crawling out to you before a door kicks in and the lights cue back to you in the what looks to be in the well room. And you have Quinn and Slate hanging over you as you feel the cold air of after being
I'll take the lead, I guess, initiative. Do the parts that were submerged in the well look any different to what we know of Fernandra?
Andrew, you feel the only thing you feel now is heartbroken.
Oh.
That's not what I figured.
We saved him from all that peril. It's so too perilous.
We
Gonna
saved
have
you
a
from
little
future
peril.
heartache.
I will roll me a intelligence check if you'd like. You can roll me an intelligence check or an arcana.
Hey, good things come in threes, and he's only disappointed her twice so far.
Oh, it's better than disappointing someone by
Look,
half.
isn't it fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me.
Dude,
Try to
fool me
fool me a
three-
third time, then just destroy everything? That's how that
Yes.
works, right?
You don't
That-
get fooled again.
Oh, don't get fooled again. Oh, it's not
That's
destroy
right.
everything.
I feel like it's destroy everything.
Hey, whatever you want to do, man. I got your back.
Did you roll your
Who? You want Fernandra to roll the intelligence?
Yes. It's either
Yeah.
Fernandra
Oh,
sorry.
I thought you wanted. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Intelligence or an arcana. I believe arcana's wisdom based. I could be wrong.
Arcana is intelligence based.
Oh, then perfect.
An 8.
Does that stand?
I don't got anything to give you.
You know what? I can
Unless
try a
someone else-
disadvantage. I can try a disadvantage and see what happens.
Hey, it works.
I
for
thought
it.
about doing that earlier. Since all the advantages for fucking things up.
Right?
Can't be
A
any
12.
worse.
Couldn't be any worse.
I mean,
That's excellent.
a 12. Does
Mm,
that
like,
stand?
Yeah, I feel like that's not gonna help me to do another disadvantage for sure.
Is anyone who want to chime in, or does that stand?
I
Going
could.
once?
Do you want to do another disadvantage? I can give you one of those.
I feel like that can only go worse. I only have a
Okay.
+3.
Okay.
I can give you a reroll.
Oh wow, Slate, you've saved me. You've come back.
I've been listening to everything.
Oh, a
you
20.
say.
There we go. That's much better.
All right. Let me do away
Maybe
with
Fernandra.
Slate
flavor
really
rules.
did save me.
As you start to get a grip on what just happened, you're quick to understand a little bit of when you started to question what you wanted. You have seemed to almost get that replay of what you've seen, as if it's a vision of what has happened or what will be to happen. You have heard that Isa has control over time. And in the vision, she seems to see you. The last vision, or the last send away, you never got to embrace her. So this is something different. The only thing that you can be sure of is history is being written. And she needs you now.
Just to be clear, Isa or Sarah?
Your fiance.
Okay, I just
Yes.
wanted to make sure. I was...
Yeah, you know, I got you. As you see, then you, of course, you see Quinn and Slate hanging over you. Slate maybe with the finger saying, "Naughty, naughty." We don't bathe in random wells.
more of just like a intense scan of Finn's entire person. Do I notice any type of necrotic like veins bulging through, or do I see anything? I guess you know what? When do that thing I do? I'll use divine sense instead of rage, because that's what I should be doing to sense undead.
Doing that thing you do.
So yeah, I would like to use divine sense while scanning. And yes, I remember. Sorry, my brain was like comprehending what I was trying to do, and it's like, nope, still processing. Yep, I understand. That's in the queue. 1 second. But yes, I like to use divine sense to essentially detect fiend, fae, or undead.
Nope. Just Finandra.
But there is still undead in this room, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Good to know.
The feeling of undead is dripping in this room.
Cool.
I'm looking at Tia.
No, it's me, silly. Haha.
Put me down. You brute.
Oh, I mean, Tia, like, I'm not in confessional right now, so I can't be like, oh, Tia's a little jealous, but she's dealing with it. Like, fine.
Finn, what possessed you to even put your head in that well?
No. Sorry, I was talking to my mom.
What,
Hi,
she's
Mom.
serving dinner? I want some.
Hi, Mom.
She
No,
may
she
have said no, but I want some.
Pizza rolls. Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
No, last set of pizza rolls I had didn't. I got
Have some hot
really
pockets.
bad
that
heartburn out of it.
breathtaking.
You got
she
any
got Hot
cut
Pockets?
fruit? I would take a bowl of
Fruit.
cut fruit.
Oh, fruit cup. Fruit cups. Bring her some fruit cups.
Yeah,
I
she was
like
asking if I was
applesauce.
going somewhere.
Man.
Yeah, you're going to hell.
Come on.
Just cracks her knuckles. Yeah,
Okay, we're doing a serious thing here right now.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
What possessed you to go into that well?
I saw my fiance in it, and she was taken from me 2 years ago.
Huh.
Taken? Did she pass from this world? Or kidnapped? What do you...
Kidnapped.
Ooh. Sounds like a side quest to me.
You know,
You'll remember this. We have a mission. We have to save the hometown first. Come on, we gotta get it together. Gotta have a plan. Have a
Wasn't
clear.
on
I mean,
list. It
if you
was
let
not
Tia
on our
plan the
list. I
wedding,
wrote them
that's
down.
fine. I mean,
Boulder.
she lost her other candidates. They went off and eloped, the bastards.
Very true.
Oh, those
Oh.
two. We don't talk about them.
Nah, they're fine.
I thought you were sweet.
Would I, as Slate, know the implications that, not implications, but I guess the effect Isa's nature and such has on an individual when it comes to like Cool. I'm excellent at religion.
Yay!
I'm so good at it, guys.
Yay!
I can hear the confidence
I'm
already.
so good at it. That's a 9.
They definitely have some power. They're a deity, all right, for a reason.
That's my goddess. I'll tell you what.
And they have power over time and death.
Dominion and all that jazz.
Yeah.
How Fosse of you.
I'd like to roll one more religion check, not for me understanding the nature of things, but do I know that these wells do actually grant wishes?
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't the guard tell us that or something along those lines?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
So I would say you technically just learned some of that because you don't really know much about what's around the well. So
Okay.
this would all be news to you. You would have to reach out for knowledge in game.
No, I won't have to reach out for knowledge after what I do.
Oh my.
Uh-oh. I have concerns.
I don't know. Slate has ridiculous luck. For those who don't know, last season, Slate pulled a random card from the deck of fucking wonders that to just randomly pulled out the deity. The luck
Summoned
of
his
that.
god.
Yeah, summoned
Oh,
his
yeah,
god.
yeah.
It was intense.
Just to threaten a guard. It was a little overblown, but it was.
That was fantastic.
I swear, it
You
wasn't
won't
me.
forget it though.
No.
No.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, that whole disappearing woods
He
thing was forgotten
retired
about
after
by
that.
everybody but the druid.
No, he retired. That was it. He never
He
went
was like,
back.
I'm done here.
Yeah, I don't think he. I mean,
He's gardening now.
He's like, fuck that.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
The second you like see death
Became a stay-at-home
right in your
dad.
face and the candles start flickering and going out and you feel like your whole life is about to be, you retire after that. Fuck the rest of the world. You're done.
You retire and you lock yourself away and never to be heard from again.
Hmm.
So first things first, I think we help you up, Finn. Just stand you up on your own 2 feet as opposed to you on the ground.
Yeah.
We just get one more like glance at you to make sure you're not afflicted the way I was afflicted.
I hand you a handkerchief to wipe your face off.
You're still what?
Yes, you got a little ISO sauce on you there.
A little ISIS.
That's what this is called, right?
Tia runs up to the face of the well, looks down in it, and then turns around to Fenendra and like kind of like elbows Quinn a little bit out of the way, and she's like, interesting. Was
Roll
it worth it?
me as you go to look towards the well, roll me a
Uh-oh.
Yep.
wisdom
Can-
save.
Yep.
Can I
Okay.
yell, like, before Tia goes over there, don't?
That wouldn't stop Tia.
Wisdom save. It's not my worst.
It's not my best, but it's not my worst.
21.
Everything's fine. You managed to skate past it
Okay.
and look straight to Fenandra.
Yeah, she's a little disappointed, but she still asks all those questions. What was it like? What did you see? Is it worth it?
I'd say right now, Fernandra's just kind of like at the same state, almost like when he left the forest. Like,
Completely. Oh yeah, you're completely overwhelmed, and she does not care.
Like, look.
She has a lot of dead people in her life, and she's wondering, like, hey, like, was it good?
Hey yo. Oh. Hey yo, she's gone right now, and
And my brother, and his wife or whatever, and my niece.
Hey, yo, I mean, I'm just saying, my wife is dead, and I just want to know if they're doing conjugal visits. Is Isa doing conjugal visits?
I should complain.
Wink, wink,
I'd like
nudge,
to speak to
nudge.
the manager about this.
Well, this is not all that Tia says. Tia asked those 3 questions. You were totally overwhelmed, and she just
Yeah.
hangs in expectantly, kind of idly elbowing Quinn as Quinn tries to get back into the scene. It's like, elbow all over the place.
How they're pointy? Ow!
Oops.
Put those away. Those are improvised weapons. Jeez.
Next season,
Backs
Tia
up,
multi-class into monk.
Quinn backs up. Quinn gets the hint.
Are you still holding on to the dog?
Yep. Doggy's asleep though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
Doggy
their
had a
lasers
long
not
day.
go off when they're sleeping?
Doggy
Or,
had
or
a
do they
long
have those
day.
little dog dreams where they start going,
We need the
their
little.
lasers start going off?
We need the little nipple pasties. We need some like.
Not when they're
adamantium
not when they're knocked out. Maybe when they're sleeping, but this dog is knocked out.
Hey,
we need some pasties, some type adamantine pasties. We're gonna look into that when we get back into town. Oh, sorry,
Alright.
in character. Yes.
So, Fent, how do you reply? What are you doing, overwhelmed by all these faces and this intensity? And, like, you're not invisible anymore. What are you doing?
More like looking for an escape, I guess.
None of us are your fiance.
Yeah. Yeah. More
Okay.
like a how do I get out of here?
So you're, like, kind of, like, pushing back against the tile.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Jump in?
As you scramble back, Tia just lets her hand linger, like, reaching out for you, like, oh. But she lets you go.
Quinn looks over at Leaf and says, "What was that all about?" Oh, I thought Leaf came in with us.
I didn't even
Leaf
set foot in
said
the room.
yeah.
I want nothing to do
Leaf
with
intently said no. Thank you.
Yes, no, thank you. I've been sort of glancing over my shoulder and shaking my head, watching you guys fuck around with that well.
Oh, there will be more fucking around with the well. Don't you worry.
Well,
No,
then,
there won't.
if Leaf isn't in there, then I'm gonna look around the room. Just get while they're fucking around.
Unless I have a
I'm gonna walk
grenade to drop in it or something.
I'm gonna walk around, see what I can find outside the well, like the room itself. Look in the things.
Roll me a wisdom save.
A wisdom
Look
save.
At the well. Don't look at the
I'm
well.
not looking at the well. I said I was
Don't
looking at the
look
room.
At the well, not in the well. At the well. Don't look at the well. Don't.
I'm gonna say once Fernandra gets.
Don't perceive it. Don't perceive it. Don't perceive.
Shut
the
up.
royal
15.
teleport.
Shut up.
There's something
Or-
that perks your curiosity as your eyes glance past the well for just a brief moment to look around. That you feel yourself being drawn to it.
The well itself, you're saying?
Correct.
Ooh. Do I perceive that? And
You just have to have that perk of curiosity, something to just.
Is it money? Do people throw coins into this fountain?
It's very
That would
well
be cool.
possible.
Could be.
You
Yeah,
did
maybe
hear
they
that they threw Electrum in there.
Electrum, yes. Yes, I did hear that. Maybe gold and jewels follow. Maybe they throw rings and staves and other stuff in there.
You hear this out loud, Slate and Fernandra and Tia, as Quinn talks to themselves.
I walk up to the well slowly, and as with each step, I'm reaching into the electrum bag, and I'd like to pull out 10 pieces of electrum.
He's got electrum.
I'd like to try to use Mage Hand to take that away.
Okay, you'd like to sleight of hand, Slate, Electrum?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll me a sleight of hand.
And since this is sleight of hand, I was gonna use like the Mage
Yeah.
Hand weird
have-
thing where I can make it invisible.
Yeah, you have the mage hand. What is it?
Legatarium something.
Yeah,
down.
something like that for the.
Roll me
Uh,
a
26.
perception, Slate.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
P perception.
Pee-pee. Little pee-pee perception.
Oh, that was close.
That was very close. 23. And
That was
I assume I
very
do
close
not
for
feel.
someone who has a +5 and someone who has a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm. So as I'm going to drop the electrum into the well, I realize my hands are not empty. I'll just turn around. There's a reason you stopped me.
Well, considering after being in the well, I would highly recommend being careful about wishing into the well.
Don't worry. It's a good wish. And in that same pool of 190 electrum, I take out another 10. And I'll try to drop it in there. I mean,
Actually, so I was actually thinking more along the lines of using the royal teleport scroll like that we got at the beginning and going back to the inn at this point.
it'll work.
That's just to be like, you know what, you're on your own, fuck.
You're cut off.
Don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
What is your royal teleport scroll? What is the time frame for teleporting square feet?
10 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, I was like,
It's
I
a
don't
ritual
remember-
setup, I believe. I'll
I-
pull.
I don't
Meanwhile,
remember it, 'cause
I'm
I
staring at the
remember-
water.
'cause I don't think I ever finished fully writing that down at the time. I just remember it was a royal teleport scroll and that Tia had to decipher it.
Oh,
Yeah, Tia didn't keep it.
I completely forgot.
Sorry, is this teleport or teleportation circle?
Teleport.
It was a teleport scroll that I remember you had to input the coordinates to, I believe.
Yeah, because teleport
Right,
you
if
have
you
to be
did-
familiar
yeah.
to it.
Yeah, if you don't know where you're going, you could end up.
Shh, don't be ruining that surprise. Don't be ruining.
I mean, I would like to think as many times as we've been to the inn that I would be.
Don't
familiar
you
with
ruin that
one.
surprise for me.
They're experienced players.
So,
I have
I'm wrong. Teleport itself is one action.
Yep.
As opposed to teleportation circle, which
But it's
is
only 10 feet,
minute.
so it's 10 feet.
Oh, it's 10 feet. Oh, okay then.
no.
So-
The range is 10 feet, right?
Yep. Yeah, so it's 10 feet.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
The spell instantly transports you and 8 willing creatures up to your
Mhm.
choice that you can see within range, or a single object you can see within range to a destination you select. If
So,
you target, go ahead.
so the 10 feet, that's what I'm saying. So 10 feet, you can do 10 feet. It's going to be hard for you to get. It's easy for you to get you, but it's hard for you to get all 3 of you.
I see. You're talking about the 10-foot cube to catch everyone in this teleportation. Got you.
See, I was thinking more along the lines of using it to like get like a moment to himself more than anything.
Just for. Oh! Bananas
Like
just
I need to
leaving.
get out of here since y'all are all overwhelming.
It's the fuck this shit I'm out spell. I
Okay.
got it.
Okay.
Or what I
Who
was
do you? Okay, so let's do a roll. Let's go ahead and let's do a general. I didn't care type situation roll. So roll me a d4. Quinn, you're 1. Tia, you're 2. Slate, you're 3.
That's me.
thinking.
Hey! Oh, it's gonna be even better. As Slate goes to throw another electrum into this well, you're not a willing creature, I assume. So
No,
that
you're
means that means that you do have the opportunity to fight back. It has to be, I would say, a save, right? So I don't. What is your? It would be a spell modifier, but
My spell modifier?
no. Slick clicks. So Fernandras, do you have any? Yeah, what is your DC for your spell?
You can find out on the third
I don't
page
know that I
of.
have any that actually have a DC. A lot of mine are attacks.
So if you go to your character sheet and you go to the
Oh,
spell page,
the one
at
that
the very
says save
top.
DC?
Yep.
Yes, spell
Oh,
save
15.
DC.
15? All right.
Yep.
So roll me a. We're gonna go ahead and do a wisdom save on this one.
Ooh, whoa. $16.
16? You're saying 15 is your DC, right?
Yeah.
Out of fun and jokes, I'm gonna make you re-roll it. Only because it makes me giggle that the idea that Slate's like, I just want to put this, I just want to put the money in
You
the
know,
hole.
Slate explained themselves before trying this. This would have been a whole different song and dance. That's an 8.
8 is definitely a fail. Does it
Yes,
stand?
it
Does
is.
anyone like to press it?
I'll re-roll it.
Okay.
One of my last re-rolls. Just say, hey.
Yeah, I don't got them, but I could give a disadvantage, but that's not gonna work.
Be right back.
A natural
Mom,
one.
I rolled a nat 1. No.
Does that stand?
So yeah, what happened?
Well, I guess maybe I have a disadvantage. Why don't you take that?
With me?
Yeah.
Whittle me? Disadvantage.
It's
Well, you
better
rolled
than a
twice.
1. Yeah, it's better.
Got to be better than a 1. It can't be any worse than a 1.
I mean, hey. That's a 5.
There you go.
Hey, it's better than a 1. Let's see what'll happen. Alright,
Go ahead and re-roll it again. I enjoyed that.
You monster.
I am a
There's
monster.
gonna be a point where Fan realizes he fucked up.
It's not disadvantage, but I roll 7. I'm taking my 7. Simple as.
If only those were advantages.
No. This one was
It was at this
disadvantage.
moment that he knew.
I know.
He
I was
fucked up.
saying,
No, I
Anyone-
didn't. I swear.
Anyone would like to? So, 7. Does 7 stand?
7 stands.
Going once.
Going
twice.
once. Going twice.
What I'm hearing from Saito is this is interfering with her planned narrative.
Oh no, I don't mind.
Okay.
I was the one who did the reroll. I was the one who did
Yeah.
the reroll.
That's true. So, like, Tia is not, like, at the moment, Fen's the one
In
with,
fact,
like,
taking
good
the
knowledge.
champion out of the well area and leaving 2 unguarded people. It sounds like a wonderful idea for a DM.
technically 3.
I'm not anywhere. Look,
Leaf's like, oh, don't
Oh,
you
I
fucking
thought you were standing.
Nope,
I thought you
Leaf's
were
like,
like
no,
standing at the door.
Nope, not even near it. Not even near it.
yeah, so anyway,
I'm
Fan
at the door.
and Slade disappear. Fan disappears from Tia's sight just as he was surely about to tell her everything she wanted to know. She says, wait! And just like, she's on her face on the floor, like reaching out for him. It's very dramatic. In hot pants and a duster. Like, just to be clear, her hair is spread out in spikes from her head. She's just like very intense. It's like, you know, it's like wound up in little like unicorn spirals. Just intense. Purple hair.
Slate, Fen, you appear back in the inn's room. As you, Slate, you go to toss the electrum, you hear them hit the wooden floors. Ching, 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 ching. Fenandra, out of just pure nerves, you recognize that sound as you glance, you open your eyes for a moment and see Slate in front of you. His back towards you, and you have this like a little bit of tense feeling.
Yeah, there is a hidden anger right now.
Or not so hidden.
Not so hidden. And realizing that they had been shunted from accomplishing a certain task they had in mind.
I'd like to try to hide under the bed.
I crouched to pick up the electrum pieces that I have dropped.
As you crouch to pick up the electrum pieces, please roll me a stealth check, Fernandra.
Absolutely. I'm enjoying where this is.
17. Roll me a perception
17.
check if you would like to turn around slowly, Slade.
I am so glad I have the rogue's ability, because I could do that.
What did you roll? I'm sorry.
I rolled a 17.
17? With my passive perception, I do not see him, so I guess I roll. That's a 10. I don't see Fan.
You have a feeling he's in the room with you, but you have no idea where.
Oh, I know where, because I have tremors.
That's true! That's
Within
true!
5 feet, I will walk around the room until I sense it. like the fucking alien from Alien Isolation. Just walking around
And
space.
you just can't imagine the fear, the heartbeat of him on the ground and
Yeah.
everything.
So like,
I'm
yeah,
just out of curiosity, just to go with this, could I like dart between the
What-
I'm just curious.
I mean, you could technically try to hide between each bed, go from one bed to another.
I didn't know how close they were together.
I mean, you're gonna have to roll me a stealth again at
Absolutely.
disadvantage because he has tremor sense. So if he's approaching that bed and you,
Excuse me. Sorry, it's blind sense. I have blind sense within a 5-foot radius of myself.
Mhm.
No, you're Earth Elemental, aren't you? It's just
Nah, well, the blind sense comes from my my
that'd be a
paladin
17.
17.
teacher.
Roll me a perception.
Another one?
Yep.
I just
Every
imagine
time
this
you
being
get
like a
close, every time you
Scooby-Doo
get
thing.
close to one bed, he's jolting from one bed to another underneath the other bed.
I actually don't want to roll perception. If that's okay with you.
Absolutely fine.
What I would like to do is
Here's Slate.
what I would like to do is, as Slate's walking around the room, then you will hear Slate's footsteps get softer and softer until it's no longer present as I pass without a trace.
Oh, the mind games that are going on in this room right now.
And I would like to slowly walk, or even slowly make my way around the room, stealthily, with my plus 10 stealth, and catch Finn off guard.
Roll me. Okay, well,
Oh, it's got a spell save though.
it does have a spell save. Roll me a. First, roll me your stealth
Okay.
Do that.
for
I'm assuming
Slate.
still with disadvantage. Oh wait.
no Slate.
That's gonna be 14.
24.
20.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
24.
24.
Why
Yeah,
don't you roll that
24.
with disadvantage?
Let me just do that once. Stealth the check.
I'm gonna give you an advantage if that.
All right, so it's gonna be it's gonna be a straight roll.
straight roll.
So that's normal. Stealth plus 10. That's a 22.
22.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as I'm patrolling the room, my steps get softer and softer until you no longer hear them.
Roll me a perception, Fernandra.
And do you think he's left the room? Maybe he's just. stopped
Yeah.
off.
Ooh, just
He
enough
was.
underneath it. He might be gone. He might be gone. He looked very serious about putting that electrum in. Maybe he moved on to go put it to actually accomplish his goal.
Do you stick your head out from under the bed to see?
I don't have what I thought I had. Never mind. I guess I'll poke my head or in a way where I can see.
As you poke your head out, Slate, do you catch Finn off guard, or are you just are you sitting on the bed, like?
I like to imagine I'm standing on one of the beds, just looking down, and just making sure I see someone crawl from to bed. So whether I be on the same side of Finn or not, that is up to you, GM.
Okay,
Either is fine.
I say Finn is coming out of the left side of the bed. You are looking on the low. You're looking at the left side. High. You're looking at the right side. So here we go. I'm sorry, Finn. Slate is looking right down on top of you as you see something slithering out from underneath the bed.
You know, it's pretty funny. I was just trying to make one wish. And I could have probably explained that to you a bit better.
In my defense, I wasn't intending to bring you along.
Great. So you have the privilege to escort me back. Because then I'll have to explain to the king again why I'm outside of the kingdom, the castle, and why I'm outside of the well room.
I mean, would you really want to explain to the king why I was in there? Because he didn't see me go in there.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. So you can get me in there without being seen too. You're on.
Nope. That was all Quinn.
Add it up. Fernando don't play. That bus goes hard. Okay.
Well, I'd like to think right now he's more in like a traumatized thing, so more like
He was just kind of trying to have a private moment with the memories of his fiance, and along comes Slate being, "Why the hell did you bring me along?"
Yep.
I didn't
and
want
on
to.
top of that, over here slamming stuff, trying to find.
I think at this point, Slate just plops down on the bed and is just tired. And then looks at Finn and says, "Tell me what you saw in that well."
I saw my fiance. I haven't seen her in 2 years since she was kidnapped.
And you think that was her now, or in the past, or in the future?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was. I think it was more something that could be to come. More like she needs my help.
And why? Oh, why? Would you feel like it's a good idea? As you said, you weren't trying to teleport me away, to shun me away from a duty I felt I needed to commit. You right now. Go ahead.
Well, I was more so trying to get away, to be alone to gather my thoughts away from everyone.
such a vision cause you that much pain?
Yes. It's more so knowing that the vision wasn't actually her.
Well, you don't know that. The same way I don't know my visions are actually me.
And especially after after the forest.
I'll tell you this, Fernandra. When you see a vision given to you by the goddess Eliza, this is coming from personal experience. What you see isn't necessarily set in stone.
Says the Earth Genasi.
Oh, excuse me.
How dare you?
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to break the moment.
Ever since
Yes.
coming to this
Sorry, go.
hell of a plane, I've seen things I never thought I expected to see. I've lost things I didn't expect to lose, nor did I think I had to lose being so low, and yet I still had more to lose. I didn't expect to take lives the way I did, let alone the same life twice. And I did not expect to see a future where I still remain in this hell. As, I don't know, some twisted version of myself. So right now, I'm going to fight against what I saw. Even if it means me losing whatever else Isa may take from me. And whatever you saw in that well, whether it be your fiancé in the past, present, future, wherever they may be, and I reach down and pull you up from underneath the bed with one arm. Make your future your own. She's out there, you'll find her. If you're smart enough to find me, the Dragon Rider, sarcastically, you'll be able to find her.
I mean, she's all I have left to lose, really.
So, more reason to fight for it, correct?
Yeah.
You've been through a lot since you came with this group. And I'm pretty sure you didn't come with this group intentionally to hear nonsense that we go through, to lose your equipment the way you did because of my mistakes, to witness, I don't know, an undead parade. You've seen things that you probably weren't expecting to see. I think where I'm trying to get to is this. Forge your path. You're not alone with this. Make your future your own. Now I have a wish to make. So no one else can use that well, ever.
Oh, well, let's stop the well.
I don't know. It's worth a try, isn't it? Now to sneak into a castle.
Again.
This might be.
That has a broken drawbridge or broken door.
A very broken door.
Oh yeah, fun times.
uh,
Oh, good. Sorry.
oh no, you're fine. But so Slate, about Deathbringer. Um, it was never actually my intention to give the champion Deathbringer after seeing how you cared for him.
I appreciate that sentiment. And right now, wherever they may be, I just have to hope that they are in good hands. Thank you for telling me that. And I'm sorry for
Roll
acting on
me a
instinct.
Constitution save, Slate.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, so you should be good at. Like, that one you should be good at, right?
No.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
terribly
I think-
sorry.
Personally, I think we got a good confessional out of that. That was just as good, you know.
Mhm.
21.
You managed to save. You feel a small jolt of your body
Mm-hmm.
as you hear what would be a peer of a dragon roar. Your eyes flicker green. You have no idea why.
Can I roll insight into the sensation that I felt? Or even to the roar? Because I've been studying Draconic a little bit.
Before we do that,
Uh-oh.
I'll let you roll insight, but I'm not going to say what until we get back to the characters. But yes, roll me insight.
Yeah. Sure. Cool, 14.
All right, I won't say anything.
I'm
So,
gonna
yes.
ice cream.
Ice cream.
As we move over to the other characters, who are specifically one in the throne room,
Who's that?
the door,
I
the
feel
hints.
like I would have. I mean, I'm still at the door, but
Correct.
I've been kind of glancing over my shoulder and listening to what's going on. And I think I would have heard Quinn talking about the well and noticed Fan and Slate disappear, and I would yell at Tia. I would just shout at her to get Quinn away from the well. Get up and get him away from the well. And pretty angry. She's not used to hearing me talk to her like that.
You're like, how?
So she knows I'm serious.
Yeah, so,
You
I
don't
mean...
talk to me like that? I am your elder. Not joking.
I think it would shock her enough that she
Yeah,
would
I think
assume that there was a damn good reason.
Or
No, I think
better
it's
be
more
a
like
damn
just
good reason.
she would react to the seeming emergency and to the familiar voice, and sort of having spent a lot of time with Leif in the past, like very involved auntie, you know, like they've worked together a lot, and she would do so. She would go from completely prone, and just sort of like gracefully get up, spin, and like just brace herself in front of the like Quinn in front of the well, you know, that sort of like sudden nymphy move where you just, you know, like in all the Disney animations.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's a Cinderella moment where she gets in front of the well or whatever.
So this is where I ask Saito, how compelled am I to go into the well?
You are deeply compelled. Like, you want to
Okay.
know. It is a drive.
And am I aware that Tia is like in front of me? Am I aware of my surroundings?
Yes.
Pardon me, Tia.
And I try to move Tia out of the way as I go closer into the well.
It's just not a very good idea right now, my dear. And she'll put a hand on toward their chest and sort of push gently, you know, reaching around the laser nipple puppy. You know, like, it's just not right now. I think we need to investigate further what's just happened. Don't you think?
I smack you with my staff of the Magi. That's a And that's a +7 to hit. Did it roll?
Residential or the girls were fighting.
It did not. Oh, shit. Come on. Where's... Okay, attack. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. How about that? Fuck, it's not... God damn it. I'm just going to roll a d20 and add 7. Instead of dragging this on. Hidey-didey-didey-do.
Oh boy.
21 to hit. 21
Hey,
to
is
hit.
there? I mean, is there a question? She's a sorcerer. She's wearing street clothes. Armor is beneath her. I mean, it's for, you know, if the customer pays enough, she'll put it on, you know, like.
So
Uh-oh.
I'll let the... So you roll damage.
I'll roll damage. I assume I hit.
Oh.
1d6 plus 3.
I'm terrified right now.
6 total.
And
Okay.
I see him strike her, and I pull out my longbow, and I aim at Quinn. I'm...
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Tia immediately responds, however, with Acid Splash. So that does happen. I'm just saying, she gets a turn here.
Sure.
Why are we fighting?
22.
I love the thought of Slate coming back.
Go on.
Why are you all down?
Dexterity, it's a dexterity saving throw. DC 17.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, I failed. Oh no.
Hold on. The dice is in a different place. I have to move things. 2, 3. 3 points of damage. I rolled 3 ones.
Oh dear.
Wow.
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 Ouch.
Well, at least you got those nat ones out of the
Ouch.
way now.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
So it's
She's very surprised. No one has hit her with a stick without asking first in a really long time. You know?
You have to pay for that normally.
Yes.
a-
She just
Well,
kind of like
there's a
slaps you
point-
with like
Wow.
some like vinegar, you know?
A 0.4% chance of that happening.
I roll a dex save?
Alright,
Why?
everyone buy a Mega Million ticket tonight.
Seriously.
Oh, when I got hit? Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a 12.
Okay.
So let me paint a picture real quick for you, Leaf. As you turn to look into this room, you see you see Quinn talking to Tia. Tia seductively climbs onto the well, extending her legs out as if to expand as much distance on this well.
There's
And
some
it's
seduction
his
too,
hand.
though.
Yes, oh yeah, definitely. As every time like Quinn would go to move closer, there's like a little bit of a one hand here to grab the attention and the other hand to wave the reach away. And and like,
Yes.
oh no, you need to focus here. And it's almost as if without skipping a beat, you see Quinn reach and thud. Tia, shockingly, because at this point you can tell the look on Tia's face as if it's almost it's a little bit in like shocked that someone just struck her. 2,
Yeah.
how dare they look around and hit such a masterpiece. And 3, what are they trying to what are they trying to get at here? Like, obviously, are they not amused by what they see? Obviously they have bad taste. There's all 3 of these like frustrating, but she feels her body tilt and you just see water spray as Tia hits the water, and Quinn gets sent 5 feet back from the well. You have your
So Tia is in the well now.
correct.
Okay.
I'm sure it's no problem at all. It's fine.
So Quinn is still compelled, and is Quinn compelled to go into the water now?
Yes.
Is that
But
all right? So
but it's Leaf's turn. So Leaf, do you, because you have a readied bow? What do you do?
I am going to go ahead and let that go at Quinn. With a 29 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
And then I am going to cast. Oh, well, I guess I have to do damage on that.
6 points.
Oh, it already did 6. Yeah,
Yep.
sorry, it already rolled it. I'm also then going to do Shadow Arrow, which is a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw for Quinn.
Too
or
bad
he's-
I don't have much wisdom, so that's too bad.
Okay.
You hear a voice, I will say,
14.
coming from the actual throne, Leaf, and the king says, "Is there something I should be worried about?"
And I ask him for help.
How?
One of our party has fallen in the well. I feel that you are better positioned to rescue her than me.
Someone's paws in the well.
Did
So,
Timmy fall down the well again?
So you are unable to see anything more than 5 feet away, Quinn.
No, I saved.
Oh, you did save?
14, yes.
Oh, 14. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see that.
I don't just laugh at you.
Okay. Does the king respond?
Roll me persuasion.
Yeah, this is not my best.
If you'd like, T is your last, known relative. I would give it to you at advantage, because I'm sure that you are very upset at the idea of the last
Okay.
person hitting this water.
I will.
16?
I guess that's a 16. You know what? I'm just gonna pull out one of my fairy godmother coins, because this seems like a good time to use one of those.
Oh my
Sure.
god.
You weren't, I was.
You
You're such a
coward.
good nephew.
I have 2, and
I raised you right.
As you rub the coin and things start to
And I don't want
freeze.
to chances on a lich deciding that maybe Isa needs another minion.
You
Fair.
do see,
Banana.
as you are quick to move, you do see the king start to get up, but does freeze in the motion of getting up.
I just want to say that was a huge compliment. Thank you, by the way. That Isa would choose Tia. Just at any
I
chance.
mean, not
That's awesome.
anymore. Not anymore.
I know.
If this,
I'm just saying, for Bandgap to have said that,
yeah.
that means something.
Aww. As things start to freeze, and you hear the soft pitter patter of a sweet fairy godmother's feet. You see a woman with curly gold hair appear as her mint green dress shows up in front of you. Oh, dear. I'm not quite dressed to be in royal standings. How may I help you?
Sorry to disturb you, but you'll only be here a moment. My aunt Timmy has fallen in the well. Tia has fallen in the well, and I would like you to remove her and any effects that the waters of ice have had upon her, and just place her outside in the throne room here behind me.
You see the fairy godmother move towards the well. Her hands run across the stones. As a worried look shows upon her, and she says to you, I am that of a different deity's range. You wish for me to go into a different deity's territory to pull her from their grasp? If this is what you wish, then I will grant as you've asked. She looks very nervous as she waves her wand. There's a tense feeling for a moment as she starts to walk in, and you can almost see the sparks as you can feel the coin. Traditionally, the coin would disappear as if taken, but instead you start to see it dissipate and also almost dissolve. There's a brief moment when the coin is almost completely gone from your fingertips, where you see a pixie godfather appear. You see it like hand rip real quick and yank this woman out. And she scans as the coin appears. And he says, Hey, Toots, what the fuck were you thinking? You fucking pull that shit again on date night, we're gonna have fucking problems. I am so sorry. You see her head starts to shake a little bit as her eyes open and flicker a lime green glow. And she's rubbing her temples, and the pixie godfather looks to you with a frustrated look and says, I hope it was worth it. As the two disappear and time starts to move back.
So, just making sure I understand what happened. So, she was about to do this, and then Pixie Godfather come and like.
For all you know, it's been done. You don't. Well,
Okay.
you don't. So, your coin is still gone.
Okay. Okay.
The king finally finishes getting up off the throne and says to you, it's not the first time someone's fallen in, and unfortunately it probably won't be the last. I will help you retrieve her.
Do I look around behind me? I mean, I would look around behind me
Yeah,
to see where Tia is. Is she there?
She is not there.
She is not there. Okay. So I realized something went terribly wrong with this whole thing. And I pretend like nothing happened. And Um, I would be in your debt.
As he grows closer to the well, his eyes spark a deep blue. And he looks almost confused. Deeply confused. His hands placed on the stones. Where is the dragon rider?
I don't know. He disappeared.
He leans in to look into the water. Your friend is not here. I request that you take your other friend and leave.
There's no sign of her.
I do not see her here. Are you sure
And
she
you-
fell in?
I saw it.
I think you should leave. I think it's best that you leave and tell your dragon rider not to return. I've had enough.
And yeah, and I don't see anything to be gained by pushing this. I mean,
And he
I'm not
seems
sure where-
very tense.
I know something weird obviously happened, and I don't think I'm gonna. Well, let's see. Is there anything you can tell me about where Tia may have gone?
I said leave.
And is Quinn?
I'm sure the dragon rider will have answers for you. You are his entourage.
Okay.
Take the one with the arrow and leave my sight before my gracious tendencies start to wane further.
So, I go help Quinn to his feet and pick up the dog and leave.
Whoa there.
I mean, I
so
suppose you could
I'm-
decide to fight me if
I'm
I.
still compelled
Yes.
to go into the water, am I
Oh,
not?
yes. And while we're doing this, Tia.
Yeah.
Name me 10 different spots that Tia would, at this point, would like to be. Anywhere that's close to Tia's heart.
10?
10. SB10.
Uh,
I call it the Tia table.
her old office. Under a specific oak tree on the river. In her brother's kitchen. On a certain island that's good for blueberry picking. A vague sense of a new exciting city walking down the streets of it. How many is that? I don't know. That's like 6, right?
Mm-hmm. That's actually 5.
Oh, there's a special flower shop in Versailles she really likes. A very prestigious perfumery that she was always striving to gain access to as a customer, to be important enough for.
In Versailles?
Huh?
At the perfumery?
Yep.
Okay.
The summer constructions in Casimir, they're fancy. They're just sort of like these pillars of flowers in the shapes of like shells and fantastic creatures, and they're just for sort of hanging out and like being cool.
Mm-hmm.
On the ship she took to return to Dra'ih,
Mm-hmm.
on the deck of that ship. How many more?
One more.
The tower of one of her wizard friends. One who specializes in underwater magic.
Wow, yeah, not one of them is the inn. I'm just saying. Not one of them
Uh-oh.
is the inn. All right. Leaf, roll me a d10.
Oh no!
I thought one of those would be the end.
Roll me-
Hey, says Tia might want to be. Come on now. The inn's full of assholes.
Yeah, I don't think Tia would
Four.
want to.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll me a d10 again.
Wait.
Three.
All right. Tia, roll me a d100.
All right.
Oh boy.
It's not threatening or anything. It's fine.
Up by. Mother.
44.
Tia, you feel yourself pulled for a moment as you drop on an island familiar to you, close to a blueberry patch.
Oh,
Blueberry.
You
That's my
feel-
favorite cereal.
You feel refreshed, if not aggravated slightly because of being still soaking.
and just recently being struck by someone's staff.
Exactly.
Dignity.
But now you feel you appear at one of your favorite islands, close to the blueberry patch where your dead wife used to enjoy very much so.
And is this island in one of the small
No.
islands around?
This is a memory with Leif.
Of life? Okay.
So this
this
is
would be
next door to
Inverheat?
Cass. This is like a couple hours walk from Castlemere.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's in.
It's
and a
place
boat
we used
ride.
to go together and go paddle around in some of the local ponds and eat blueberries off the vine.
And it's not surprising that, like, immediately after instantaneously cooperating with her nephew, she would think of a place
Mm-hmm.
where they had acted as a team. So she's
You
not
are
exactly close to
confused.
home.
Yeah, you are confused, deeply not sure if you were dead or not, because there was water slowly starting to creep into your vein, like your lungs, but now you're here.
Yeah. In strange clothes.
Yes.
Wow.
As we go back to Quinn and Leaf, Tia's
Well-
gone. Leaf, you don't know where, and the only one's left,
I don't
and you
want
are.
to make
You're
Tony
already- yeah.
angry, given that he's a powerful wizard. I'm trying to bustle us out of there.
Point of order.
Yes.
While that conversation was going on, Quinn's headed right for the water.
Roll me initiative, Leaf and Quinn. $15, so 20 for Leaf.
21 for Quinn.
Oh my gosh. Slate,
Eat.
as you feel
Slate.
this roar and the sound
Music.
of of what seems to be Deathbringer. His roar actually sounds sad, as if dripped in pain.
Oh boy. I gotta kill some people in sandals now. So yeah, it is a cry of pain, right?
Correct. As you close your eyes for a brief moment, you feel a shift in energy around you, as if like an explosion. You're not sure why. Roll me a religion. I just a 6? Does a 6 stand?
I don't have anything else to.
No?
I've got 2 rerolls left, so you can have.
Thank you very much.
One or both of them if you need them.
18. I'll let that stand. Thank you.
All right. 18. Someone has messed with the fountain. And whatever they did, it has increased the power wildly. At first, at least the stones held it captive. To where the power would only be there for those who would come to it. Now it seems the stones almost as if tampered with. The power is too strong. Wasn't meant to have that much power for what it was chosen to do. So now that energy is leaking outside the well. And you can feel it increase your strength. You can feel it almost like getting a breath of your favorite, like, pastry or your favorite scent. It is welcoming to you. As your eyes close, you're flashed with multiple different imageries. One of you taking Flint's life. Another one of you your life being taken from you, from the old King Perkunas. As if you are seeing different memories, different sands of time. Each grain different. As you hear the roar again of pain from Deathbringer, your eyes flash and you see a large adult dragon. His wings ripped and torn. His body, that would bring pure nightmare. The bones itself almost showing outside the scales. His back has thorns completely down and a hint of green glow as he towers above what would be a house easily. You hear the words Deathbringer from your own lips as the undead move around underneath him. He, almost as if the Cerberus of the river Styx your eyes, as you peer against yourself, chained by fate to him. You hear the words. Dra'ih? I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's fine.
And we hold off there. Have your initiatives. We are definitely a little bit over than we can continue if you'd like a little bit longer, but I think that even if we end here, we'll.
Yeah, I think this is a good time to end because if it doesn't, it's going to take a lot longer to resolve this. And
oh yeah.
Yay!
Oh my god. So, it's. So we go backwards at the end of the day, right?
I know it was a lot. It was a good session. It was a good session.
Oh, and this time Guy broke balance. Who was it last time that broke balance? I forget.
It was Guy.
Yeah, Guy broke balance last time.
Oh,
so
shit.
It's one of those.
Oh my god!
So it's one of those.
Oh, you made a wish in in their temple, didn't you?
Yeah. So it's one of those wonderful time it's like like
you're
they
so
say
good at breaking balance.
So it's like one of those things where what is it in time? Any type of time travel or anything? There's always there's a point that will happen, no matter what. It's going to happen, and that's what Leaf is about to encounter again.
Fixed point in time. Yep. That's what the Time Lords call it, anyway.
And now the power is even stronger around him, so it's gonna be real hard to say no to the deity.
So much has happened in 2 minutes.
And once again, he has no idea where Tia is, and Tia's in danger. So it is perfect.
I'm in danger.
He's fine.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost considered, but I was like, it wouldn't really make sense. I almost considered just wishing Slate back and just being like, yeah, you're on your own. You have fun.
Did you really just use a whole coin to get? Oh, he's not
Get me
here
back
with us.
into the castle.
He's not here with us. Oh, I guess he only sent me. All right. All right. We're going backwards. So who please
Slick.
go ahead.
I'm Slick. You can find me here on Mondays. You can, or across other days. You can find me here, or you can find me on Twitch on Dad's Bit or Pyro or Midnight's channels playing with them. I guess my favorite part was just all the lore and stuff and I guess like seeing the effects of the chaos that is this well. But yeah. And I guess it was nice to be able to actually kind of try to drop some of Fernandra's backstory.
Yeah, we liked it.
Yeah.
Kicking or screaming, Fernandra said. Kicking or screaming. And you still managed to try to get away. And mind you. So I will say, I will bring you back there, kicking or screaming, okay? I will maybe Slate will do the job for me.
So I'm not gonna lie, my intention was when we got back to have a conversation with Slate, like about Deathbringer and all that.
If you wait too long, Saito will fall in love with your character's fiance more than she likes Fernandra. And then you're in trouble. I suspect Saito might like Sally. I haven't even given details about Sally to Saito. I've held out.
I've given some details about Sarah to her. Ones that could be enough to get, cause trouble.
Yeah.
The fact that there was Versailles areas in that table, I was like, oh my god.
I feel like a game designer right now. You just had me fill out a roll table. Wow.
You did, yeah. It was.
Look at me.
I still giggle. I still giggle at the idea that not one of them was the end. Like, I'm sure.
Because
I mean, you haven't seen this flower shop though. I don't think you
true.
get it.
No, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Really nice.
I
so,
imagine
like,
it's like that one flower shop too, like that they partaked in, and it was like one of their favorite little areas and such.
Yes.
So go ahead.
But yeah.
Nigel.
So,
I'm
one of
holding off on being rude.
the big reason why I really wasn't doing it was because I've rolled like the what you call them, the bad traits or whatever, and one of them was like very slow to trusting.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Yep.
no, you're good. Like I said, kicking or
Totally.
screaming. I'm
Yep,
okay
that's
with
why
it, Fernandra. I will take you kicking or screaming.
But yeah. I don't know who's next.
Anakin, maybe.
Aniki?
I believe Aniki, yeah.
Yeah.
Aniki!
Aniki.
Aniki! Oh my god, I thought that was Aniki. I actually thought
I
that
did
thing.
too.
Aniki! Aniki, it's your turn! Aniki, it's your turn! Aniki, hurry! Aniki! No! We'll come back to you, Aniki! Go.
We're not.
Hello, I am the Maharishi and all the Twitters and the Twitches and the X's, cog in the corporate machine by day, and I just I enjoy losing the control of my character and abiding by what the DM tells me he's got to do. So, punch into you, sure, why not? Into the pool, Adult Swim, everyone. So that's
Punching, you say? Or would
punching,
you
you
say?
say.
Or would you say?
Swinging the bat.
slugging.
Batter up,
Yeah,
yes,
they're slugging to you across, just right across the
Get out of
shoulder.
my way.
Poof, yeah.
You know that Tia likes to banish someone at least once every day.
I know,
and
you're going to be next.
Not fucking around here, so. That's,
There's like a moment when they get
Ooh,
out,
arrow.
and be like, all of a sudden Leaves was like, you know, that when we see my auntie, she's going to try to banish you, and then just
Maybe
Gwen
she'll hit him with
looks-
the other flip flop.
looks Leaf in the face and says, "If we see her."
yeah.
Like I can just imagine.
That's it,
Next.
guy.
That was me. Benga 143. And yes, on the X's and the Y's and T's. Well, oops. Maybe I fucked up again. I don't even remember doing it last time.
Yeah, because
but
remember they were
apparently I did.
separated. You guys were separated in a maze, and there was a raven.
But did I? Oh yeah, no, that's right. I wished. Oh yeah, I did wish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
safeties. Yep. Isn't that wonderful? How life just that little time, right?
Yeah, yeah, that did cause problems. Well, so that's gonna be interesting.
Ice is like, well.
Here we are again. That's right.
Yes, that's how you got my auntie.
I'm gonna feed Quinn to her and run. That's fine. So, and while she's digesting Quinn, I'll make a break for it. Especially since he won the initiative. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how that all works out. No, and there were some other good bits. I thought that some of the stuff with fan and Slate were good. You know, they got a little lore and some stuff there. That was pretty good. So I guess those are my favorite bits. So, Tia?
Yes. Yeah, I'm Hope, also known as Sparrow71, and this is pretty much where you'll find me here on Lady Silas channel on Monday nights. And you know, most of the time on Tuesday nights for Star Trek Talk with on Dark Arbark's channel, but not this week because she has to work. So next week on Tuesday, you will find me there talking about some actually really great episodes. I looked them up. I haven't watched them yet, but they look really, really good. My favorite part of tonight, wow, everyone was uncomfortable. It was fantastic. This was high drama. This was The Young and the Restless meets The Bold and the Beautiful. I had a great time. Like, daytime television wishes it could be like this every damn day. Awesome. And I got my little game designer moment, which makes me feel good. I'll fill out a roll table for you.
Oh, I enjoyed it heavily. Absolutely heavily.
I'm sure those places will never come up again.
You never know.
You'll have to go back and listen to the VOD and write them down. I'm sure you don't remember them at this point.
I think Saito already wrote them down.
I'm sure she did, but
it's okay. Saito will remember them.
But I know that Tia's gonna want to make more lore around them.
As everyone was like announced, I was like, poor Leaf has no idea. Like, each one of them is like weeks away from where he is right now.
And something that happened in the
they
last
were either
100
Versali
years.
or Casimir, and there's nowhere in between except for that ship sailing to Dra'ih.
I was super
Versali.
excited about that one. I was like, oh, I hope she lands on that one. That would be hilarious.
I can't wait for Slade to get back to the castle and the king be like, no.
And I knew where you were getting at. I knew what you were getting at, and I'm just like, I don't care. I'm gonna play this true.
It was.
These
so
are the
good.
10 places. It was great. I had a great time. I missed daytime television this morning. Patrick woke up too early, and he hates Kelly Clarkson. He's terrible taste. So I didn't get my soaps. I did tonight though.
Nice.
Aniki, are you awake now?
No.
Aniki!
I think you should go Saito.
Yeah, I think so. You should just go.
Hello, my name is Melanie Saito. You can catch us here where we play tabletop games on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and coming up we'll have a 24-hour stream of Baldur's Gate on the 12th. I am negotiating for 10 a.m. However, there are some players who are trying to negotiate for 5 a.m. I don't imagine that the good thing about Baldur's Gate is we might not get far, right? But you can always see us die many times in different ways. There will be things where you can cash in for us to stretch or things like that. I am going to be taking suggestions. I forgot to mention this. I'll be taking suggestions in the Discord. What channel points that you would like to be interested in, whether it is a change of clothes or a change of characters. I think in Baldur's Gate they actually have an opportunity where you can integrate the system, but I think it's the chat plays. You're not going to be playing with us. We have a full stack team, so we'll have Lee from Diesel Shot, Aniki will be playing, Jixus will be playing, and it'll be me. And only bad choices can come. Like I told on Once Upon a Leap, we accidentally caused a genocide once. That wasn't purposeful. It was we went against the religious leaders in the area, and when they were like, "You'll regret this," we were like, "All right, we're gonna fight." But it was the first time.
All right, bet.
Yeah, they ran past us, and I was like, "What just happened?" I was so confused, and then I went on my turn order, did something else, and I was like, and then I thought about it. I was like, "Why are we still in turn?" So then, we went outside of the temple finally in the turn order, and we realized that not only had we, because we were fucking around in the temple too much, now the bad guys had already got a good distance in front of us and were murdering civilians and starting fires. It was,
I wouldn't know anything about my characters causing massive amounts of death. Not a damn thing.
It was bad, and there's still a video available on YouTube if you'd like. All right, thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate your support and all your support. Of course, the bits, donations, all that go to the channel. You hear the music, all the art that you see. It's all because of your support. Thank you, and let's roll them credits. As always, your captain appreciates you. Safe sails, and have a wonderful evening. Good night.